Hi everyone, my name's Emmylou and I'm going to show you how to do a koala bear today. I was asked to draw one, so I thought let's do this. I just want to show you, it's not a koala bear, but it's a painting I did of a chicken. It's a little painting. It's really fun. If you've got some time, I know you've all got schoolwork to do and probably work in general, but if you've got any time, see what's in the garden. There might be a rabbit that you can draw or a pet that you can draw. There's my little tortoise. And then you've got a duck. So I went to the park for a walk the other day and to get my 10,000 steps in, and I saw some ducks and I thought, why not just paint them? So we're going to do a koala bear today, pencil, paper. We're going to have it long way today. Let's go. Right, what you want to do, we're going to rub out. I've got tip X to rub out, but you need a rubber, so you need an eraser. So we're going to start up here, and we do a nice circle. So just think, rough circle. It's okay if it looks like a wonky circle or like a cookie, doesn't matter. Then we're going to touch this bit here and you're going to go out. So think about out like that, and then you're going to go out there, not too much, don't do too much, not too much. And then you want to do a rainbow just here. So think about, not in the middle of the cookie, about here. Then you want to go la la la, and then la la la. It's like a little, like a rectangle with little things there, not straight down. And then you want to join it up. So that's his little nose. And then we want to do a little line that goes this way, because we're going to draw his mouth. So we're going to go, then you're going to go da-da. So it's like his little mouth there. I'll show you when we colour it in how it'll look. And then you want to do a little itty bitty eye. So you could just do a line like a rainbow. Then we're going to go underneath. And then you want his other eye on the other side. Here, just do another line. It's got to look like it's quite dark there. His other eye's on the other side of his face, and you can't really see it. So we're just going to do like a little shape like that. It's okay, as long as it's like roughly in the same line. Mine's a little bit further down, doesn't matter, we'll go over it when we draw it. Let's just do a line there, because you know it's going to look shiny. Do a little line here, and then you want it, this is going to be really rough, but you want to just zigzaggy there. It's just to make it look like it's part of his ear, and we're going to colour it in when we can. So it kind of goes down to about there. And then here, we want to touch that bit here, and you're just going to do this. You're going to go down. So just go down straight. Then you're going to go la, la, la. So down straight, it's like you're doing a J, or you might see it as another letter, depending on how you see the video. And then we're going to go up, 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 and then try and go in a little bit. So it's a bit of a curvy line if you can. Doesn't matter if you can't get that, do not worry. Then touch this bit here, and you're going to float, which means don't press down, then touch, and you're going to go You're going to do a line down, and then so do a line across, then a little line there. This is his arm, so he's kind of, can't really see, but he's going to be hugging the tree. Now the hands are really important. So we're going to do all the way to here. So this is the start of the hand, and we're going to go 1, because it's these little fingers, but they're on the tree. So we're not going to draw the ends of the fingers. They're just, I can't do it. They're just these bits. So we're going to draw another one. He's got really strange hands, a koala bear. So we're going to do 1 there. Not strange, because I don't want to make him feel bad, but they're not like human hands, so they're just different. And we could do a little claw there if we want, but we don't really need to. So a big chunky claw maybe. Right, now we want to do a little line here, and we're going to do a line going up. So I've actually done the ear a little bit too big. I'm going to get my rubber, so if you just rub out, because I've actually done the ear way too big. rub this line out. So it's the top line is what you want to rub out. If you don't know what I mean, do not worry, just keep what you've got is fine. But what I meant is this bit has to be roughly in the same thing. You're going to go down, this is your ear. A little bit of a line because he's got a little fluffy ear. And then you're going to go up. So it's a little bit of that smaller bit of the ear and then up. It will make sense when we colour it in, so don't worry. And then what you want to do is he's got another arm. He's got another arm and he's got the big log that he's sort of like cuddling. So we want to do the other hand. Now, first of all, touch this bit here and you're going to go up. So he's touching the log or the twig or the branch. And we're going to do a big one. So touch that bit there. Float, float, float. Well, float, float, float. As you get to here, we're going to go all the way down. So it's like he's peering behind a door, but he's not. Then you want to do the other side, but we're going to do a hand. So let's do the other side anyway. Think of chunky, chunky, chunky. Then don't draw, float, chunky, 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 chunky. So he's behind this big twig or branch, really. Trunk of a tree, perhaps? Okay, so then we need to draw his hand. So think about that's his arm. We're going to go just a little line there. Just think about tummy of a capital D, and then we just have to draw the fingers. So 1, 2, 3. So just keep it like that and do the claws. They don't have to be sharp, to be honest. So there's my claws, and we want to rub out whatever's in the hand. So here, rub-a-dub. So rub that out, and that means that he'll look like he's grabbing onto the tree. It looks really cool. He looks nice, doesn't he? Thing is, I think we need to change it slightly, because what we need to do, I'm just looking at the picture to copy it, we need to make maybe his face, that bit needs to rub out. Nah, I won't do anything about it now. Right, okay, so he's got the ear, and his ears probably, his ears kind of go like that. So he's got a fluffy ear there. It looks odd at the moment, but don't worry, because when we, it's all in the colouring really. Don't like his ear, it looks strange. It should be a lot more bigger. So just if you can, try and get that ear a bit more bigger. I think it will look fine when we colour it in, because ultimately it's all about the shading. I feel like this bit of his ear we might rub off. You don't have to though, keep it if you want. It's up to you. Your one might look more like a koala ear. Right, now we're going to touch this bit here, just where his arm is, and we're going to go down, 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 down. This is his body, sort of hanging on the tree. Now he's got some feet, so you want to do this. 1, 2, maybe 3 would be fine. And then we're going to do just like that, just like that. And then here, got some claws. And he's got a little tummy. So I don't know if it's tummy, but it's something. It's like a little line there. So we'll draw that in. And then we want to do, touch just under the fingers, and you're going to go this, out, 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 like that. It's got to be sort of joined up. This one might be a bit tricky for you, but just give it a go. Something different, why not? And then you want to go in the middle of this one, go 1, 2, 3. Then you can make them a bit bobblier. So that's his little feet. They're kind of, they're grabbing onto you can kind of do that if you like. They're grabbing onto the branch so he doesn't fall off. So then what we need to do is start colouring it in now, because we need to make it look more like a koala bear. Now what we could do, I think, rub this bit out. Yeah, it's starting to feel a bit more. More like a koala. I'd rub that out. Maybe rub that out. All the little bits I'm rubbing out, you do not need to. It's not really much of an issue if you've still got them. I think the thing where I rub that out, I kind of want to draw it back now. Interesting. Okay, right, let's go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to colour it with my trusty oil pastel, my grey one. But you might want to use paint, or you might want to use chalk pastel. I seem to have lost my light grey. I seem to lose every single pastel that I need. But never mind, let's do it with this one. Right, okay, so I'm going to do grey, bit of white at the end. We definitely need black. So get your grey, and we're going to start just colouring a little bit there. So think about all here where his ear is. Then we're going to colour kind of there, a line down, just like that. Don't worry if it looks strange. I mean, it will look a bit strange, so it's fine. And what you really want to do is let's colour all the lines. So go round all the lines you drew of the arm. And then colour a little bit more there if you can. So pause the video if it's too tricky, because I don't think it's too difficult, but I might be doing it a bit fast. Let's have a look. I would say maybe a little bit there. Because I don't have my other grey, I'm going to probably do all of it this grey. Such a shame. I don't know what I've done with it. But anyway, so with this grey that I feel like I'm going to find, but I'm probably not, am I? Okay, with this normal grey, let's just go round. So let's go around a little bit fluffy, like wobbly lines, so zigzaggy. We're pressing it quite lightly. So what we're doing is we're going around all the lines. Don't worry about the face here, because we can do that with black, so that's fine. So we've got a line here, haven't we? Let's colour all that in, because it's shadow in there. Then here. And then we're going to go around his little feet. Now what I would do, just because there's shadow a little bit, colour just a little bit there, a little bit where that log is, or that twig or whatever. And then up here, let's just go round it just for the sake of it. I haven't got my light grey, so that's going to have to do. Okay, right, so what we need to do, I think the arm needs to be a lot more coloured in. Right, now I'm going to get my finger, and I'm going to smudge it. So he's quite like a greeny, greyy koala bear. Is it a bear? Koala. But what you might want to put... Ooh, look, how cool is that when it starts smudging? I love it. What you might want to do is colour all of him in grey, but keep some of his face white, perhaps, because he is quite white. He's got some very white bits here and there. And that's why I've left some white there, because he's not actually all grey, although mine probably looks like he's green, doesn't he? A green monster. A green friendly monster. Right, there's my little koala bear. Whew, okay, right, we've forgotten one tiny little thing just up there. Right, so that's roughly his body. If you wanted to add anywhere else, like if you wanted to look hairy, as in fluffy, you could do zigzaggies and then just rub them in. So to make him look like he's got hair or fluff, you could just do zigzaggy things on his body. Maybe there would be nice as well, wouldn't it? So I'm just doing up and down zigzaggies and just smudging a bit. You could do that with pencil, whatever you like. It will make him look fluffy. He'll look really cute, actually. maybe I'll do a little bit there. Right, now we're going to take the brown. I wouldn't mind doing 2 browns, but never mind. Oh, I've just found my light grey. I've just finished and I found a light grey. Never mind, if you do have a light grey, you could do around the face and just smudge a bit. Doesn't really matter, to be fair, but the light grey is really nice. It is a nice colour. But I just found it now that we've finished, which is generally what happens, isn't it, with most things. Right, I'm going to take a brown, and that's going to be the tree. Now, we don't want to colour over his feet, because the tree is like sort of clinging to the tree. So we want to go round like that. I probably wouldn't colour all the tree. Just colour the sides like that, and then you can smudge it. Looks quite interesting like that. Looks more rounded and got texture. I quite like it. So if you've got oil pastels or chalk or watercolour pencil, just go around the sides and then smudge it in. So that'll be quite cool. If you haven't got anything apart from a coloured pencil, that's fine. Just colour it really dark, and then when you get to the middle, just press a bit lighter. So there's my interesting looking koala bear. Now we're going to get black. And we want to do the nose, but the thing is, the nose is quite light on top, so we're going to leave a little gap like that, and we're just going to colour. Going to go round the outside and colour all this bit of the nose and smudge. Be super careful because you might end up smudging it too much. But when we get to this bit, just going to smudge in a little bit so it looks lighter. It kind of looks 3D. Then really on the top, you just draw that, and then underneath, it's got a bit of a moustache. Going to do that. It's quite tricky because the black gets really messy, but you want to sort of create a little face underneath. The eye's really important. I'm going to leave a little white bit. Can you see it? And I'm going to colour the rest in. So he's got like a little, he looks quite friendly. The other eye about there. So I'm changing where the eye is because last time I did it a bit strange and I did it a weird place. The ear, might just do couple of black bits. If you can't do that, don't worry, you don't need to add it. It's just, I always like adding the little bits. Kind of makes me feel good. I like him. I feel like I need to call him something now. Henry or Fred. Right, what we could do, a bit of black just in there. Black, I personally feel, makes everything stand out, so it's quite nice to add it. And just mix some in there. You don't have to do the black, by the way, it's just if you want to. And if you've got black's great. If you don't have black, then just don't worry. Right, now I'd like to do black for his little feet because they've got quite black feet actually. So I'm going to smudge them in. There's his little black foot. Oh. And then there. So you're just colouring it in with black. And then we could go around the little fingers. So if I'm doing this super fast and you're getting lost, do not worry. Just stop the video and then just go on and do it your own pace, really. But I just want to make sure I like showing you how to do it in a more maybe adult way, just so you can learn the techniques. And then if it's too difficult, just don't worry, just do it how you want to do it. Just gonna do a bit more black. I think, if I'm honest, you could do yourself a pink koala bear. You could do yourself a black koala bear. You could have whatever you like. There isn't any rules to this. It's just nice to create your own picture. I'm a big fan of sort of, you know, just creating what you want to do. Because that's what it's about really at the moment. Right, there's his little bit there. it there. So that's pretty much my koala bear. If I would change something, I guess it would be the ear. It would be that ear. I'd probably make it go out a little bit, and then maybe make a bigger ear. So you can play around with the ears if you like. But I quite like him. He looks kind of cute. He looks cute, and what you could do is, if you think, oh, I don't know, he doesn't look as fluffy, you could then get some paint, get some white paint that's now gone slightly dark because I've mixed it in, and you could literally just go round a bit of the ear, so it almost looks like you know it's there, but it's not so prominent, so it doesn't look like, wow, that's definitely there, if that makes sense. It's like it's almost camouflage, but you know it's there. Because he's very white in certain areas. So that's what I would do. Just try it, because we haven't done that, have we, before in the other videos. So if you can get a bit of white paint, it'd be quite cool actually, and just go around some things. Put a bit of white there. I think it's quite important to experiment. And if you go wrong, there is no wrong. Do you know what I mean? If you think, oh no, I've ruined it, do not worry, because that's generally how I feel a lot. And then if I continue doing it, I think, oh, quite like it now. So just don't give up and just play around with it, with the paint, because it's quite a fun thing to do. You're not getting marked on it, and it's just for fun. So don't be scared to try new things. If anything, I would say definitely try new things. It's more, I'd encourage you to have a go at using a different material or adding white bits here and there, because it looks cool. So there is my cute koala bear. I'd probably can't continue doing this probably all day. I'd just start adding more bits, just because I love to sort of do more and more and more. So that's roughly your koala bear, or koala, whatever you like call it. It's important to get the nose nice, isn't it? Oh, there's my koala bear called Henry. There we are. What I might do, quite like having something with his eye. So yeah, if you like this video, subscribe and share, and just continue showing me your pictures. So please send me in your koala bears, your koalas. I think they're going to look great, absolutely great. I got lots of the lamb pictures the other day, and they were absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Really, really, really cool. So yeah, enjoy yourself, have a fun time, join the koala bear, and I will see you tomorrow. I'm going to do the racing car. So see you then. Okay, bye.